India is easily one of our favorite destinations in so many ways. The legends and the legacies weave this vibrant tapestry that leave an indelible impression on those who experience her glory. Now, just like with any other country, scammers are ready to take advantage of unassuming travelers. In India, a foreigner often means money, and there is a strong underbelly of scams. But knowledge is power, and speaking from personal experience, understanding these common manipulations will leave you better prepared for your trip. So here are 11 common travel scams in India. When you exit the airport, you will likely be swarmed by local drivers offering assistance. It is an overwhelming cacophony of bargaining and opinions. The drivers will say anything to get a customer, much of it, unfortunately, untrue. Do not reserve a prepaid taxi, as the rates are usually sky high. Arrange airport transfers in advance through your hotel or other reputable service providers. No, it's not a coincidence that you happen to flag down taxis and rickshaws with a broken meter. Non-metered taxis are illegal in India. Drivers will offer a flat rate that magically doubles or triples when you reach your destination. Make sure you only enter a metered vehicle. A distraction scam is when someone, usually a local, will strike up a casual conversation to divert your attention while an accomplice swoops in to steal. It's common in crowded public spaces, including markets and train stations. Make sure no valuables are in your pockets and keep bags zipped in front of you. Depending on your carrier and international plan, it may be cost-effective to purchase a local SIM card when traveling. In India, passports, 2x2 photos, and documents are required. If approached by someone offering fast and cheap SIM cards, say no. Usually they are invalid or attached to another person's number, resulting in calls from random strangers. Take the time to visit an official mobile store and only load prepaid cards at licensed shops and kiosks. Drivers will claim your hotel doesn't exist, moved, or shut down. They may also drive you to a hotel with a similar name, claiming they didn't understand English. Make sure you have the contact information of your property to reconfirm the address with the driver before you ride. If possible, arrange for transportation from the hotel directly. Fair warning, you will be approached by beggars. Millions of Indians live below the poverty line, earning less than $1.50 per day. Children, often coerced into working for a criminal gang, will ask you for food or toys instead of money. Women will also plead for milk for their babies. Sadly, many of these babies are rented and drugged for the day. Well-intentioned travelers buy these items, thinking they are making a small difference. However, the scammers have deals with the shops and return the products after you leave. Some shop owners also inflate the prices and then split the difference with the offender. If you do feel compelled to give, bring candy, stickers, and small pens to distribute, or inquire about reputable organizations. No, a pack of plastic bangles from a local market does not cost $40 because the crystals were imported from Europe. A pashmina for $10 is not made of pure cashmere. Vendors will tell tall tales to make a sale, whether inflating the cost due to import taxes or selling a luxury item for ridiculously cheap. Either way, make sure you bargain. As a foreigner, your cost will start out 3 to 4 times higher compared to a local. Double-check your change if paying by cash. The scammer may try to convince you that you paid with a smaller bill, resulting in an escalation. Since the demonetization of certain banknotes in India, some taxi drivers and vendors may claim the bill you provided is no longer in circulation. They may also try and return counterfeit bills, thinking you won't really be familiar with local currency. Temples and sacred spaces are popular grounds for scammers. Locals dressed as priests and religious figures will offer a blessing, often with a small gift, and then act belligerent until you pay a large sum of money. Some men will also act as temple officials and repeatedly ask for a donation, politely refuse, and walk away. If you become ill and require medical care, carefully check the bill. Although costs are relatively low compared to other countries, hospitals may accidentally add on additional services and medications, not expecting you to question the price or level of care. Also, some clinics may strongly recommend treatment that is not required, like X-rays or IVs. Purchase a travel insurance policy before your trip so any unexpected medical costs will be reimbursed. Roadside attractions with people and animals will attract the crowds. The operators will smile and encourage photographs, only to follow you asking for a tip. If you refuse, they may become hostile. Be prepared to pay or click at your own risk. It's worth noting that most, if not all, of these travel scams are not necessarily specific to India. They've happened to me in the country, but also in other destinations. So I'm curious, have you been the victim of a travel scam? If so, share in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more destination inspiration.